59-year-old George Pickering received terrible news. He received a call from the hospital saying that his only 27-year-old son would be taken off life support because the guy's brain is already dead. The young man fell into a coma after several strokes, but his father did not lose hope for his recovery. George begged the doctors not to kill the child and threatened them that otherwise he would end his life. Soon the father, crushed by grief, came to the clinic, taking a gun with him. He went to the ward, where he met the doctor, who confirmed that the hopeless patient will be disconnected from the devices by the decision of the medical commission. The desperate man began to threaten with a weapon and forced everyone to go out to be alone with his son. At this point, and started the confrontation of Pickering with the police that lasted for 4 hours. Police surrounded the hospital building. At this time, George was praying in his son's room, holding his hand and occasionally getting into conflicts with the law enforcement officers. Pickering begged his boy to squeeze his hand. And then a miracle happened. The guy heard and lightly squeezed his father's hand. Then the man repeated his request. He did it 4 times, George said later. Isn't it a miracle? I knew that my boy was alive, that he was not a vegetable. As a father, I always feel what is happening to my child. After 4 hours, Pickering turned himself into the police. He did this only because he was able to prove the need to keep his son alive. Before this incident, the clinic staff wanted to disassemble the guy for organs, but now they could not but admit that he was still alive. That evening, George Pickering's son regained consciousness. He began to recover surprisingly quickly, and is now almost back to normal. His father was arrested, but after a while the sentence was commuted, after which the man was released from prison and returned home. Yes, my father broke the law, Pickering Jr. says of the incident, but he didn't do it out of malice. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here anymore. Only because of love. It's all about love. Probably, for the sake of your child, you will go and not do this. If you agree with this, share the story with your friends.